a reality series. So Netflix has been bringing a couple of shows to the UAE, and next up on the list, Love is Blind. It's a reality TV show where it's basically an experiment where single men and single women, they're looking for love and they get engaged all before they actually meet the person.
Yeah, I've watched.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have. I have. That's actually hilarious. I mean, do you actually believe that love is blind? Like, can you fall in love with someone that you've never seen, that you just like...
Don't know.
Yeah.
So there's always like those famous hosts.
Yeah.
So in the US show, it's hosted by Vanessa and Nick Lachey. And in terms of like Love is Blind, what they do, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they've got like loads of booths.
Yeah.
So, and there's like an opportunity to meet maybe 12 other contestants, and you sit in your booth and you start having a conversation with the guy across from you, and then you have a conversation with the next guy. So it's like blind dating. But then if the conversation is flowing, you start chatting more with them.
That is, by the way, correct. And as well, you know, it's like, it's a booth like that, just like here and there. You just can't see them, which gives the opportunity to actually like the person for them. I don't know if that makes sense.
So is it you like their personality, but you're not basing it off the looks?
Yeah, literally. And then like if they just go like, okay, fine, you know what, this is gonna be my person. They meet and they're like, oh my god, wow, my person turned out to be cute. Which is, I've watched, by the way, the show because like I thought it's kind of like funny. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a very fan of let's say not meeting the person, because sometimes you just like feel there's like this chemistry, there's this, I don't know, this feeling like, okay, fine, you know what, I get along with this person, my energy matches, you know what I mean?
Yeah, your energy has got to match. But correct me if I'm wrong again here, so the show has popular spin-offs around the world. They're choosing the UAE for the latest edition, where you'll see Arab couples who are looking to meet their soulmates. So I think they decide that they're in love, but then they meet and then they prepare for the wedding?
Technically, what
so then you can kind of pull out, can you? You can be like, actually, not my vibe, no thanks.
Yeah,
see you later.
You can pull out, by the way. Yeah, you can.
So that's the show.
Yeah, you can pull out, but the thing is, like, that's the whole point, right? To fall in love without meeting the person. So why would you pull out if you guys don't work out together? But then, actually, I've watched on the other on the show, the American version of it, is the fact that, you know, what happens is a guy goes for, or a girl goes for a guy, because it can go vice versa, just because, you know what, the person he or she fell in love with initially, like because of talking, went for someone else. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, so technically, like, let's say I am on the show and I fell in love with a guy. However, the guy did not choose me.
Sack him off.
So, exactly. so I go to another guy.
Okay.
Just because, you know, like, oh, fine, you know, I like the guy, so I'll just, like, go for him. Option number 2. Which is kind of like, I don't know.
It's not about options, guys. It's called Love is Blind, Habibi.
Oh. Love is Blind, Habibi. Habibi, come to Dubai, you guys. At this point, I love the show. It's nice. And by the way, some of the couples are still married. Till now.
As they should be.
Yes.
It's the purpose of the show.
Literally. So, which is very cool. It's very cool.
It is
it's
cool.
like, it's just like, it as well, I think, kind of like clears the stigma that is behind online dating.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Because like sometimes, yeah, you can fall in love.